So you heard it here first. I've decided to quit writing. Maybe you'd like to join me. I mean, imagine it, the freedom, the peace, the complete and total absence of guilt when you spend an entire afternoon watching zoo animal videos instead of revising that one stubborn chapter. I mean, why are we still doing this to ourselves? I'm finally free. No more plot holes, no more rewrites, no more staring into the abyss of a blank page, wondering if I'm a creative genius or a complete disaster. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. So it's cool because I don't have a story hanging over my head anymore. You know what I do have now? Time. So much time. It's glorious. I could take up Tai Chi or redecorate my house or go through my bulging book collection and give away some of the stories to free up some space on my shelves. The possibilities are endless. When you're not agonizing over whether chapter 3 has enough of an emotional arc, I'm so excited just thinking about it. No more late nights rearranging scenes like some deranged puzzle master. No more wondering if I've used the word gaze too many times. I have, trust me, I have. No more worrying if I'm taking too long to get this year's book finished, because it's time to start on next year's already. And best of all, no more self-doubt. Do you realize how peaceful it is to just not care if anyone reads your work ever again? Just to not care! It's so foreign, it's hard to even imagine. This is what it's like for other people who aren't writers. It's like a mental spa day, or a week, or a year. The more I think about it, the more I can't believe I've waited so long to do this. No more 17th draft that somehow reads worse than draft 4. No more waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning thinking, wait, did I ever resolve that subplot about the angry florist? No more querying agents and editors and getting responses that start with, thanks for your submission, or better yet, getting no responses at all. And the money, oh yeah, let's talk about that. I thought I might actually make money writing. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore either. I don't have to wonder if I'm spending too much on editing or cover design or formatting or marketing. And who cares how many books my family or my coworkers or my friends buy? Who cares? And the reviews. Oh my gosh. I mean, can you even imagine not worrying about whether someone leaves a review on your book or not? I so can't wait. Go ahead. Say I didn't finish the book, but here's 1 star for trying, and it won't bother me one bit. Not one bit. Honestly, I'm feeling lighter already. This is just so great. Hooray to the end of the year. Bye-bye 2025, and bye-bye writing. So how about you? Maybe you'll join me in my newfound freedom. We can all ditch all the worry and the doubt, and feeling like we're failures, and the dragging ourselves up from the pit of despair. It's more fun if we do it together, right? I mean, we can all quit, and all just decide, we've had enough. I'm not messing with this anymore. These readers who don't want to read our books, or these reviewers who don't want to bother leaving a review, or worried about whether we're actually selling enough copies, or whether or not the people on the award board give us an award or not. I mean, none of that matters anymore. We just have this endless freedom sitting out in front of us to do whatever we want with it. Yeah, okay, but I mean, just hypothetically, there were some things I did enjoy about writing. Like, that moment when everything finally clicks and you're racing to get the words down because the story's just pouring out of you and you'll have to type so fast just to keep up. That was kind of magical. But I can recreate that, right? I could take up painting or improv or interpretive dance. I'll get lost in those things instead. I mean, who needs words? But there was that feeling, when you finish a draft, even a bad one, and you have this story that exists, it's real, and you realize, man, I really did it. That used to feel pretty good. Still, I can probably find something else to feel proud of. Knitting, maybe, or sourdough. I hear a lot of people talking about sourdough, or at least I did a few years ago. There are the people too, though. I mean, the characters, some of them I've lived with for years. Like the ones in my King Midas series. I know how they think now, and I know what they'd order at a diner. I know which ones would definitely betray me in a crisis, and which ones would stick by me. But I don't need them. I mean, I swear, it's like I'm mentally deranged, right? Talking to these made-up people who don't even exist. Seriously, I'm letting all that go. I'll just transfer all that emotional energy, I don't know, to a hamster maybe, or another cat. My characters are fictional. They're not real people. They'll understand. What am I saying? They'll understand. They don't need to understand. They're not real. Jeez. And sure, I might miss the weird joy of research rabbit holes and learning things like how ancient city gates worked or what poison smells like when it burns. But that's totally normal knowledge I really need? I don't think so. And the readers. Don't get me started on the readers. And I'm not really talking right now about the ones who don't get it. Life is better without them for sure, but they're the ones who do get it, who leave you that review that make it clear they understood every motivation, every gray area, every theme in your story. Yeah, those readers are pretty awesome. But they're few and far between, right? So no, that's not enough to pull me back in. One reader out of hundreds that leaves that kind of review, one person connecting with something I made, that's not really enough to keep writing. No. Okay, fine. I'll miss some of those things, all right? I will. I'll miss the thrill of a new idea, or the satisfaction of finding the exact right sentence, especially at the end of the book. Or that quiet, soul-filling moment when I sit down with a cup of something warm and it's just me and the page. I might miss the struggle even, the challenge, the puzzle of it. But I'm just romanticizing it, right? I'm just remembering the good parts. Selective memory, classic coping mechanism. Besides, there are other ways I can be creative. I could start a garden or learn to make artisan soap. People do that. Happy people. People with aprons. I mean, writing isn't the only way to feel alive. Except, there's nothing quite like slipping into a story and forgetting who you are for an hour or 4, where you're kind of in that weird in-between place where time stops and your brain goes into full tunnel vision. It's like the story's actually like channeling through you, and then you're not even really thinking anymore. You're just inside this story. That's pretty magical when that happens. I don't know if I've experienced that with anything else yet, anyway, but I'm sure I can find some other way to have at least something like that, right? Maybe with meditation, I could try that, except for I have tried it. And it's great, don't get me wrong. Meditation is great. It quiets my brain, but it's not like writing. Writing kind of wakes it up. And there's that one story that I didn't finish. It's book 3 in my King Midas series. Not that it matters, but, well, there was something about that story. That was going to be a larger work than any I've ever done before, and I was thinking how that would kind of play out, and I had kind of these big plans for the big finale. It's book 3 in the series, but, I can leave that unfinished. That's allowed, right? Not everything has to have closure. Who cares anyway? Even if I do still think about that one scene or how it might end, even though I haven't finished the ending yet, and, oh yeah, that one character, she deserves better. But she's not real! But she kind of is. And that's the problem, isn't it? Because if she's still knocking around in my head and I still feel responsible for how her story ends, well, maybe I haven't walked away at all. Maybe I'm just lurking outside the door, pretending I'm done, but I'm not. Oh no, I'm not, because I still care. Crap. Oh shoot, I might be stuck. Because then there's that other nonfiction book that I've already outlined. I'm still thinking about it in the shower, and still trying to plan out when I can get started on it. Dang it, that doesn't sound like quitting, does it? Okay, so maybe I didn't actually quit. Sorry about that. Guess I got a little dramatic there. It's just, sometimes, I just get tired of the other stuff. The sales and the reviews and pressure and all of that. But when I think about it, that's not the writing itself. The writing itself isn't really this torturous, soul-mangling burden like maybe the rest of the writing life can be. But the writing itself, no, that's kind of where the joy is at. You know what that's like. That quiet, sneaky, overflowing joy that shows up when the words surprise you, or a new character walks onto the scene totally unplanned, or when the scene unfolds like a movie and you just get to watch it. That's pretty cool. Or when you say something true on the page and it lands and you feel it, and for a second you think, maybe I'm not crazy. Maybe this is working. Yeah, I like those parts. And even when the writing is bad and the plot's like a mess and I'm convinced I'm the worst writer to ever own a keyboard, something in me, I guess, still wants to keep going. Maybe you feel the same way, which is honestly rude, but on the other hand, kind of beautiful, I guess. So yeah, sorry about this. I guess I'm not really quitting. Not today anyway, but it was nice to fantasize for a few minutes. Thanks for letting me have that. And if you've ever thought about walking away from writing, really walking away, maybe let yourself imagine it just for a second. No guilt, no pressure. See what bubbles up when you do. You might be surprised by what still matters to you, or who still matters, even if they're not real. Whatever you find there, feel free to follow it. You can trust yourself. Happy New Year, everyone, and I'll see you in 2026.